How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello, hello.
Yes, you need to reverse it though.
Oh, thank you.
So, how's everybody doing tonight? Coming to you live from Carl and Lori's house.
A beautiful day in Oklahoma.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible. We don't get this many good days.
It was killing me in the office today. Killing me. I couldn't believe I was in that office.
Time for you to retire.
I'm telling you.
We got to get him out of that job.
Yeah, got to get out of that job. How many guys are looking for a way to make money online? That's what we were doing.
That's what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, we have been looking and finally found the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
In our opinion, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's been good for us. We're longtime business owners, have been own our own business now.
Hello, Maria.
Gosh,
So we're going to do this. Doing a little tech.
Oh, I don't know. Our whole married life.
39 years.
Yeah, almost 40.
Yeah.
A couple more months, it'll be 40.
You already had the bus company when we when we got married.
So all we've ever done is been in our own business. And, a few years ago, we sold our manufacturing company. And so we were always looking for, another way to create income because we weren't done,
Right.
We wanted to create more income streams.
Hi, Okie man.
So that's when we kind of said, well, let's see what's online because we always wanted our own online business, but we didn't know how to do it.
Right.
And so Lori ran across an Amazon course that she could take. And, so she took it, paid a few $100s and learned how to do it. And
right. And that's not what we're talking about tonight. He's just sharing our background.
But we thought, well, let's give that a try. So we did. And, and then 5 years went by and we made a lot of money on Amazon.
It was a great little course.
It
Hello,
was.
Banter Man.
It worked really well for us. And, we had time. We had location freedom. We had everything that we wanted. And, it taught us what to look for in the online space.
Yes.
That we weren't too old to get in the online space and be successful because, we were multi-million-dollar sellers on Amazon.
Yeah.
Up until about a year ago, we saw the handwriting on the wall that they kept raising their fees to the point where it was no longer profitable for us to continue.
Hey, Megan.
We didn't change, but they changed.
Right.
So, how many of you guys ever happened in your job, got laid off or something like that happened to you? Put a 1 in the chat that's ever happened to you.
Yeah. Have you ever lost an income? Have you ever got laid off?
That's kind of what happened to us, because it was nothing we could do about it. Amazon's a behemoth, and they didn't care.
Whatever they say goes. When you're playing in the Amazon sandbox, they make all the rules.
So basically, we just kind of phased it out because there was no more money to be made. So.
It was painful.
It was
terrible.
I'm still sad about it.
I am too. It was such a fun business.
Fun business.
Amazon was a really fun business.
Yeah. So
because it involves shopping, and I love that.
Yeah, she does. I enjoyed buying. She enjoyed shopping.
I enjoyed shopping.
I get all done. I say, let's go.
And I was like, I'm just gonna go look at this stuff. Yeah.
Anyway, so we kind of phased that thing out, and I went and got a job for the first time in my life working for somebody else because, like I said, we've always owned our own business. So.
Makes him sound like a lazy man, but he is not.
But, I went to work for a supply company, and I'm a buyer for them, and it's an okay job. They pay me for what I do, and it's low stress. And
he's gone too long though. I hate it.
I don't like it because it's 11 hours a day.
Yes, we have no freedom. Zero.
I don't know if you guys are. I'm really spoiled. I admit.
We are.
I'm not really used to being, not in control of my time.
Right.
I've always worked really hard at my own businesses, but, I was always in control of what time I got up or what time I went to bed or how long I worked on something.
If we wanted to go to work or not.
Yeah.
We were always in charge of that.
Or it was a nice afternoon. Let's go play golf or let's go on the boat.
Work hard the day before. And
then go play.
Yeah.
But when you're working for somebody else, that's not an option.
As you guys probably know.
I'm sure y'all know.
It's not an option.
So, her main focus when I got a job a year ago was to find another business for us to buy.
Yeah.
And we really wanted an online business, guys. And I'll tell you why. Because we had never seen anything like what the Amazon business did for us and gave us the time freedom and location freedom and all the kind of freedoms that come with an online business.
We could work from anywhere. We could work as much as we wanted, as little as we want. It was incredible freedom.
It truly was.
It really was.
And so we knew we wanted to be in the online space. frankly, we didn't really care what it was.
No.
We just wanted to be in the online
because we
space.
knew we could learn.
Yeah.
Some things that looked a little too complicated, but we were pretty sure we could learn.
And we tried a few things.
We did that were too complicated.
We tried an audible business, and
yeah.
We spent, I don't know, $8,000 or $10,000 on that course, and tried to learn all that, and spent a lot of time doing it, and it didn't work. It didn't work for us.
Went into debt, and oh my gosh,
and
it was terrible.
I'm not saying that the business plan doesn't work. I'm just saying we couldn't get it done.
Right.
So anyway, so we kept looking, and she found a business for us to buy, and it was 6 figures, and it was a monetized blog, and it looked great, and we loved it. I mean, it was good. It was a good business. But, it was 6 figures that we'd have to go borrow or spend our money on.
Hey, Amy.
It would take us at least 8 years to do the payback on it, plus pay us along the way. So,
at this age,
61 and 59, we thought, we just shouldn't do that.
No,
so
it didn't seem wise.
It just, I got that pit in my stomach. I said, just something, just told me I can't do that. You don't do that.
Anybody ever had that pit in your stomach where you just know that, something's telling you got to stop?
Yeah.
I mean, we prayed about it. We knew, okay, we better not do it.
So we didn't do it. And I was sad because I wanted to do it.
We did.
Because
I
wanted
freedom.
I wanted my freedom back.
Yes.
Almost to the point where, I was willing to do almost anything to do it.
To get into that kind of debt to do it. Yeah.
So I went back to work the next day. And so Lori went, and said, I'm going to call her old Amazon coach because she had told us about something several months earlier, because her business tanked as well.
Right.
And she was our coach, and her business was, I don't know.
Hi guys. Thanks for hopping in.
Much bigger than ours. And so, she's, but we just kind of poo-pooed it off,
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them.
She said it was Legacy Builders, that she had joined the Legacy Builders program, and we didn't have any idea what that was. And she said, well, guys, it's social media marketing. We're still like, what? What is that? That doesn't sound like a real business. I mean, that's actually what we talked about. We thought that's not a real business. That's just a little old thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how skeptical we were. So after we had decided not to buy that blog, I got back with her and I asked her, so how's that? Hey, Love Bug Creations. I said, how's that little thing going for you? And she said, oh my gosh, it's not a little thing anymore. She said, listen, Lori, I remade, no, what's the word I want to say?
Replaced.
I replaced, thank you. I knew it was an R word. I replaced my Amazon income in 3 months. She had a huge Amazon business. She had a warehouse. She had employees. And she had replaced that income in 3 months. Well, we knew now, okay, this is a real business. She's talking about real money, real opportunity.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, I was still very skeptical. But on the flip side, I knew she wasn't lying to me. I mean, because we've known this lady for 5 years. I mean, she had helped. We knew her well.
She's the only reason we've made it to $1 million in Amazon.
Right. And so, it's not that I didn't believe her. I just didn't know if it would work for Carl and Lori, that was our big question. So, but Lori said, I'm going to try it. I'm going to get on there and go to this webinar.
I was fired up about it.
And check it out. So she did.
Yeah. I went to a live webinar, which is actually happening in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So another one. Yeah. About the same business.
So she got on that and went through it all and everything. And I got home from work that night and she was really excited.
Yeah, I was really excited.
She was.
I could see myself doing it. I could see how it worked.
Yeah.
I could see how, if other people are doing it and they're the same age as me and they're making it work, dadgummit, why couldn't we do it?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
So she was pretty excited about it. And I still was not excited.
No, he was.
But she said, listen, you just got to listen to the replay, this thing and check it out for yourself. And of course, being an entrepreneur my whole life, I'm just like, okay, I'll check it out.
He was open-minded enough to check it out.
And that's all I want from you guys. Just be open-minded enough to check it out for yourself. That's what I do. Being skeptical is fine, but be open-minded enough to at least check it out for yourself. So that's what I did and got through it all and listened to it. And I thought, I can see the potential here.
Yep.
And so I said, okay, Lori said, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
She said, I'm gonna do it.
I was to that point. Like, I don't care if you say yes or no.
And so I said,
we both work. I'm doing it.
So I said, so how much does this thing cost anyway? Because that was a consideration.
Yeah, that is.
And she said, looks like we could be all in for probably around $1,000, and we have the opportunity to make a 6-figure income with it. And I said, well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think that's a really cheap price to pay for that kind of potential. I didn't believe it, but
no, he didn't. He was very skeptical.
I was, but I was like, okay, the risk was not huge, right. So I'm just like, okay, go for it. I mean, I'll support you, but I'm going to work tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm not going to quit my job, right. So she went to work. Yep. And she worked and she worked and worked and worked at it. And I supported her and supported her.
I learned a ton.
She learned a ton. And, I'm just like, well, how does it work anyway? Because I still didn't really get my mind around how this thing worked. Well, come to find out, it came with four digital products that was prepackaged, and you have the 100% resale rights to those four products. And that really intrigued me,
right?
Because that's been our problem. If you start an online business, what are you going to sell, or what are you going to promote? What are you going to do? Well, this one comes with four. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because the program that we bought, the $900 program, also teaches you how to create other digital products as well. So I'm just like, okay, the light bulb started coming on. It comes with four, plus you can create as many income streams as you want. So, wow, how many income streams would it take, to bring you home? That's kind of where I started thinking. Of course, that's the way my entrepreneur mind thinks. Right. The next question I had is, okay, these four products, are they in demand? Yes. Because, you have to have an in-demand product or it's not going to work, right? I mean, if you're selling a little pamphlet or book or course about how to, program your VCR, well, nobody knows what a VCR
I'm
is.
not looking for that.
So, it has to be in demand. So that's where Lori kind of, check that out.
I did. I went to Google. Anybody else still Google? Put Google in the chat if you are a Googler, because that's how old we are. I still Google as my main source of information. And I asked Google, how many people in the United States are looking for a way to make money online? And Google sent me to MarketWatch. MarketWatch said 54% of American workers are looking for a way to make money online. I was like, dadgummit, that's a big number. That's not just a few people. That's a product in high demand.
It is.
And we have 4 of them. Right. So we have huge opportunity if we can learn the skills. And I still, at that point, really didn't know what the skills were.
No.
It's a earn while you learn.
Yeah. So pessimistic Carl thought, well, she checked that box for me. Yeah. So what else can I ask? So the next question I asked is, okay, does it have staying power?
Well, that's important.
And so we got to checking it out, and that $900 product comes with, 200 different ideas of different income streams that you can create with this business, with the skills of marketing on all the social media platforms. So I'm just like, well, gosh, so if we come up with our own digital products along with these 4, sky's the limit here. We can build as many income streams as we want. And so that checked another box for me, because see, in the Amazon business, I mean, we thought we had the tiger by the tail, but 5 years went by and it just kind of dried up because it really wasn't ours. Well, this business is your business. You can make it as big as you want. You can create as many income streams as you'd like with it. Most of the people that we know that are really successful are creating more and more and more income streams as they move along. So they're earning while they're learning, and they're adding more and more income streams. So that was pretty incredible to me. Yeah. Of course, the question was still in my mind was, I see it working for all these other people, but will it work for us?
Right. That's the question I think everybody asks. Is this really going to work for me?
Yeah. Because, we'd never been on TikTok. We'd never been on YouTube or any of the other social media platforms. We had no idea.
Brand new for us.
We
True newbies.
We didn't have a following, or, I didn't know what following meant. No. That's the honest truth. I really didn't. We had no background whatsoever in this business. So, that was still a big question. My self-confidence was not very high on doing this business, because it was just so brand new to us. Right. We had no idea what we were doing. And so I'm just like, well, but it teaches you step by step, like paint by number program that you can follow the steps 1, 2, 3, which we could do, and learn how to do it. I was like, okay,
Okay.
So we went to work. So basically, it come with the 4 products. It come with everything you need. Basically, you turn the lights on and go to work.
There you go.
And I'm just like, well,
we can do that.
I can do that. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but we've been working our whole life.
Yeah.
It's always been that way. So I wasn't.
Hello, guys. Thanks for hopping in.
We weren't afraid of work, so we just jumped in with both feet and started and went to work. Well, Lori actually did. I still went to my regular job, but
this is the work, guys. It's not like hard work.
No, I was very supportive of her, and so we rocked along there for several weeks, and all of a sudden we sold a digital product.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy mackerel, Lori,
it worked.
It worked. We, these 2 old people that never been on social media before,
that knew nothing,
made this thing work. So I'm just like, okay, so I proved it to myself, and that's what you have to do. So once I proved it to myself, I told Lori, I said, if we can sell one, we can sell thousands.
Right. So we're hoping that we give you hope right now. Yeah. If you're not super techie, if you're not a social media guru,
it's okay. It's okay because we were not at all.
Right.
We just wanted our time back. Our reason was big because I want my time back. We want to retire well. When we retire, we want to retire well and have the income to do what we want to do. We want to have the time freedom. We want to have the location freedom that online business offers. So that's why we did it. That's our reason was big because being gone 11 hours a day
sucks.
It sucks.
It's terrible.
You have no time to do anything.
Hey, Chrissy.
Until you just work and work and work until you're too old to work anymore, and to enjoy all this time that you put in. So our goal is to retire well. So that's why we're doing it.
Should we tell them how to get
information? Yeah, tell them how to get information.
So the best way to find out more, if you have to run, is to hop up there, hit that picture of us, and it's going to pop up down here. Hit it again, and then go over to the LINK in our bio, put in your best email, and that's going to, the little link. Oh, I just said it. TikTok doesn't like it when you say it.
I say it all the time.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, you go to, and it's yourboomerlegacy.com. It's right underneath our picture. Mm-hmm. On YouTube, it's also right at the top. Yeah. So click that, then put in your best email. And you're going to get a video from our founder, and you'll get the blueprint that we follow every day. Mm-hmm. We're giving that away right now.
Yeah.
So you can have that just for free. You'll go down through it. You'll get to see everything that we're doing, how this business works. Just geek out on all those details. It's full of details of what we're doing. So it'll help you understand. Because if you want an online business, this is a really low threshold to get into it. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to know a bunch of stuff. Because we didn't.
It comes with the website. It's a $39 one-time fee to get your website set up, and then GoDaddy charges you $48 or something like that. Yeah. Hosting fee for that, and then the $900 program that we bought that comes with the other 3 products as well. That's it. That's all the money we were out, and that was another big question I had. Is like, well, what's the monthly fees?
Right.
Because we've been in,
Amazon.
They feed us to death.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
There was a fee for, going to the bathroom just about. There was a fee for everything. So this has no ongoing fees, which I thought was incredible. Yeah. Every time, I kept waiting, for the shoe to drop, next shoe to drop, and I'd ask Lori, I'd say, okay, what'd that cost you?
Every time I learned something new, he was just like, what'd that cost you?
Oh yeah.
He just couldn't believe it.
No, I couldn't believe it.
Like I said, it's skeptical.
I was very skeptical because, I saw her, training with, different mentors and stuff online in our community. And, none of that costs anything extra. I mean, it's all included in the whole program.
Right.
So it's an evolving program. It's not a stagnant program.
That's
it's evolving
really good.
all the time.
That's important.
I mean, like, tomorrow they're supposed to roll out 2.0. Yeah. Which completely revamp the whole thing, all the website and everything. So you're getting in at a perfect time. Where you're going to have all the latest and greatest of all the tools to make it go really fast, and that's
all launch at the same time.
It comes
incredible.
It comes with all that, guys. A one-time fee, your $39 fee, and that's it. So I mean,
Digital Granny.
I don't know about y'all, but I never knew how to create a sales funnel and the website and how to hook your money up where they can go in there and put their credit card in and it automatically goes to your bank account we were sitting around last night, we're just watching, oh no, we're just chatting. And
actually,
she said,
we were on live when it happened, but we didn't see it until after.
After we was on live, and we got, we're sitting in the chair in there, and she said, "Oh gosh, we just got another sale.
We just made $900."
Yeah, I mean,
that's just how quick it happens.
That's how it happens. Like, wow, that's awesome. So
because the opportunity is that good.
Yeah, and it's automated.
Yes,
it's working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Absolutely.
This is the work. I mean, this is what we do. And you say, well, what do you do? So I want you to tell them a little rundown of, this is not what you have to do. This is what we do.
This is what I do. So every morning I get up and make 3 videos. And the first one is like 2 minutes long. The second one is about a minute long. And the third one is about 5 to 15 seconds. You'll see those on the YouTube page. You'll see them on my TikTok page.
Right.
And I edit them. So with those 3, and as much as I yammer on, I figured he was going to make a comment right there.
I'll do my share.
That takes me about an hour and a half. So I do those, and then I plug into training. I plug into training all different times of the day. I'll just hop on there and listen to what's happening, what's going on live, or what's pre-recorded. And then I answer questions. So I get questions in my email, or sometimes I get questions underneath my videos. So I'll go through and I'll answer the questions. I'm talking about 15 minutes, maybe. And then I, excuse me. And then I go live with Carl when he gets home. So we're talking about maybe that's probably 3 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how, and we made $900. We were sitting on a daggum couch last night, right after we got off of live.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just an example, guys.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. It happens
over and over.
Yeah, over and over again.
We're just so blessed.
Yeah, it's just an incredible thing. Once you get the momentum rolling, it just keeps rolling.
Hello, Raquel.
So it's pretty cool. I mean, am I telling you it's a get rich quick deal? No. I mean, it took us, several weeks before we ever made any kind of sale at all. But once we got it rolling, it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And the thing is, in business, I don't know about y'all, but I mean, we've been in, 8 different businesses in our life.
Hello.
And, that first sale, we were even. We didn't owe anybody anything. I mean, and it's 100% profit, guys, every time you sell a product. That's what a digital product will do for you. I was just amazed by that. So, every time you make a digital product sale, it's 100% profit.
Yeah. We've never had anything like that.
You don't owe an affiliate fee. You don't owe a, upline or downline. It's not a pyramid. It's not a MLM, whatever they're called. It's none of those things. This is your own business. When you buy the program, you have the master resale rights to that program, and you have also the ability to create as many other income streams as you want as you're moving through it and learning how to do things. Because you might say, well, what would those be like? Well, it could be anything. It could be if you're
anything you're passionate about.
Yeah, anything.
Literally anything you're passionate about.
I don't know. We've used all kinds of examples, but
I'm kind of passionate about you, so I don't think I'll write a book about Carl.
It might be a bestseller. It might be.
Oh, I've tickled myself.
Oh, you're hilarious. So, yeah.
This is the real Carl and Lori right here. This is how we are.
So, you might be good at, I don't know, fishing or something, and you could do a whole, YouTube or a whole training program on how to, how to fish for certain kinds of fish
in certain states. Or
I'm telling you,
whatever.
people are looking for that information and would probably buy a program like that. Or you're a carpenter and you know how to make birdhouses. You could do you could sell a course on how to build a birdhouse.
Or if you're a real estate agent, how to stage a house.
Right.
I mean, it just depends on what your knowledge base is and what you're passionate about.
It could be anything.
It can be anything.
But we're all good at something.
Yes.
And you have knowledge that people are looking for.
Yes.
You may not think you have it, but you do. Right. For us, I mean, people come to us all the time and talk to us about different business ideas they have, because they know we've done a bunch of it. So we have no vested interest. So they know we're going to tell them what we think about it.
And how we've worked together for 39 years
Yeah.
without strangling one another.
Yeah, how that's what that's like.
We've had some near misses.
We have.
I have to tell you.
I got scars. No, not really. But you know, it is you know, the challenges of all that. I mean, you know, we have knowledge. You don't think you do, but you do. Maybe your job, maybe you're you know, some kind of an engineer or something, and you know, you could probably put together a project that you did. You could probably put together, you know, a course about how to, you know, how to do something that you're an expert in. So you know, there's all kinds of ways, but that's just some examples. I mean, like Lori, I like for her to kind of talk about, you know, one of the income streams that we want to create is she's a professional speaker, has been for 20 years. And so, you know, we've always wanted to digitize her whole program, but just never knew how to do it.
No, and didn't know how to market it, even if I could figure out how to do it.
That's true.
So this is my book, What Shoe Are You? This is the topic that only I share. So I know it's in high demand because I fly all around and I share it and I get paid really well.
She does.
But I don't have any way to follow up with it. I mean, not follow up, but continue the training and continue to pour into people's lives because they don't have a digital product. Right. So this business will teach us how to do that. That's part of what we're learning here.
Right.
And so I'll be able to take What Shoe Are You and make it into a program that people can plug into online. They can share it with their employees or their team that I just trained.
Right.
Their bosses that I just trained. You know, it'll give me a way to continue to reach people, continue to touch people with my expertise.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the other thing is, I mean, you know, the World Wide Web is a big place.
Yeah.
You know, when she flies in somewhere, I mean, she was in Indianapolis the other day. You know, 400 or 500 people there in that audience. That's the only people she was able to touch. You know, online, there's 5 billion people scrolling every day.
Looking for answers.
Yes.
Looking for entertainment.
Whatever. They're looking for something.
Yep.
And, you know, it's an endless supply of potential customers for whatever product or service that you're offering. So it's an incredible opportunity that most people, I don't think, really realize what all of us have that same opportunity.
We do.
You know, young or old, wherever you live. It's not location. It's just, you know, it's just a matter of learning the skills and putting them to work and taking advantage of this huge marketplace that's out here in front of us. You might say, well, yeah, but Carl, that, you know, how do you know that would really work? Well, I mean, you know, look at all the businesses that's selling stuff online.
Right.
I mean, you know, all commerce, even brick and mortar businesses are selling stuff all over the country by having their own online store. And that's kind of what we have here. You know, you have in-demand products. And you know how to market them. Well, that's the two key things to do it.
That's it.
And then you
gotta get the word out.
You have the website, you have the money situation, you have the flow all set up, you have the automated sales funnel that automatically follows up with people. I mean, it's all there for you.
It's all there.
It's a turnkey kind of deal. So, like I said, for us, it was just like, gosh, I don't see how we can go wrong.
Exactly.
By giving this a shot, you know, and thank goodness we did.
Thank goodness we did.
Thank goodness we did, because it's changed our life.
Yes.
So why don't you tell them again how to get the information?
The best way to get the information is hop up there, hit our face, hit it once, and then it'll appear down here. So hit it again. Then go over to the LINK in our bio. That's going to be yourboomerlegacy.com.
Right.
Just put in your best email, and you'll be taken over to our website. And you're going to start getting emails from us, and you'll also get a 5-minute video from our founder. Actually, it's about to be more than 5 minutes, I believe. But right now, I think it's 5-minute video. And just check out that video.
Yeah.
And then check out the free blueprint that we're going to send you. That's going to come in an email. And you just look at all the details of that in that blueprint. We're giving that away free right now so that you can really, really take a look at what it is and how this business works and the step-by-step processes. So just geek out in all those details.
And that's what we did.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
I don't expect anybody to say, "Hey, this looks great. Let's jump in."
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you gotta kick the tires and look under the hood,
doing it. Yeah.
and you know, you got to check it out and see if you can see yourself doing
Right.
it. I mean, that you know, I can try to sell you all day long, but you know, unless it's something that will change your life, then what good is that?
Yeah, you got to think about what your reason is.
Yeah,
too.
what's your reason?
Yeah.
So
every business we've ever been in, before we got into it, we had to really weigh out, what's this going to do for our lives?
right.
Because it was always a risk.
And
Until this one is not a risk.
And I really had to see myself doing it.
We did have to see ourselves
Yeah,
doing
we
it.
really
Absolutely.
If I couldn't see it, then I was like, I can't do it.
Which was kind of the part of the problem with the blog. It was a decorating blog, and
Right.
So we couldn't see Carl doing that.
No. I mean, I'm just like
a decorator. He is not.
I'm just like, this carpet's fine. It's been here for 20 years. Well, it's another 20. It
still
looks
works.
Good.
Yeah,
it looks good. This chair's not wore out.
We'll just put a chair over that hole.
Or this shirt's still good.
Oh my gosh, yes. Daggum pocket shirts.
There you go. So I mean, I don't think I would be. Well, finally, I told her, I said, I will be zero help. With that business. So I knew I wouldn't be much of a contributor. But with this business, I get excited about because it's a cash flow business, guys. Yeah. I mean, it's about marketing something that we really believe in, and it changes people's lives.
I mean, we're making enough income. We're going to bring him home from his job this year.
Yes.
So we can tell you for sure it works. Mm-hmm. We can tell you absolutely for sure that for us it was worth it. Mm-hmm. It's worth doing this work.
It's worth the effort. It has been worth the effort for us.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a get rich quick thing.
No.
You work not, you get not.
Exactly.
I mean, we work at it.
We work at it. We're consistent.
We're consistently doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not afraid of work. Like I said before, we've been getting up and going to work, for 40 years.
Lives. Yeah.
So we still do it. But the question is, will you do it for yourself?
That's the question.
And of course, we've been doing it. So, it was no surprises really for us.
No surprises.
It was just,
it was as described.
You follow the steps and do the work, and you keep doing the work and keep doing the work and keep building the momentum, until you start seeing results.
Yes.
Just like opening up a restaurant. I mean, you just, you keep serving really good food, and you keep, giving really good service. And next thing you know, they're lined up out the door.
Right.
But it didn't start out that way.
No,
it took
it's a
time.
startup business.
It took time to develop that.
Yeah.
This is no different, guys. It's your own business, and it's only as good as you are.
Right.
The good part is you have a roadmap and you have a blueprint to follow.
Excellent training that's updated all the time.
And you have people that's going to help you any way they can. But you're in the driver's seat. It's completely yours. You're not beholden to downline, upline, or any of those things. It's your business. So that's what I love about it. Because we can make it as big as we want to make it. And and there is no salary cap whenever you have your own business.
That's right.
That's always been the case
with any business.
Any business we've owned. I mean, we either made a lot of money or we made none. Or
it was feast or famine. That's right.
We were paying our people more than we were making.
Lots of times.
But then there were times when we made a lot of money.
Right.
Working for ourselves, for our own businesses. So it's just. You're in complete control,
right?
Which is an awesome thing. And the good part about this is you're not debt driven, it's not stressful.
It's not stressful. That's a big plus for a business owner.
You're not chasing people. Right. You're not, trying to,
the bank's not after you.
None of that.
Yeah.
You're not trying to chase down materials or anything. It's digital products. I mean, it's like the lowest stress business I think we've ever done.
No, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway, I suggest that you hit our face up there and then follow us and hit that link in our bio, put your best email in and check it out for yourself because it doesn't cost anything to check it out, guys.
Right.
And you might say, well, yeah, we don't want you calling us or I won't call you. Never.
No.
Only you can decide whether or not you want to be in business for yourself. It's not me. It's just if you see it checking your boxes and can solve a problem for you, then great, welcome aboard. If not, just opt out and no harm done. It's okay. So anyway, that's how you get the information, and you can really check it out and geek out. And then if you get over there in our email system and say, well, I have questions. If you have questions, well, email us. Or you say, well, I want to make sure I'm talking to the real Carl and Lori. Fine.
We'll set phones.
We'll set up a Zoom call or a phone call or something, and and we'll chat. I mean, we're an open book, guys. We want to be transparent. Of our experience, and that's what we do is we just share our experience with people, and I can't guarantee that your experience will be just like ours, of course. Why is this taco stand successful and the one down the road has nobody there? Well, evidently, this guy over here knows what the heck he's doing.
Yeah.
And this one over here is not doing it. So, there's no guarantee when you're in your own business, but you do write your own ticket. So
everybody comes in at a different level of their knowledge and of their experiences as well.
Yeah. we had a lot to learn. So it took us
Yeah.
quite a while to get things rolling, because like I said, we'd never had a following. We'd never been on TikTok.
Right.
We'd never been on TikTok in our life. So, it was a completely new experience for us.
Hey, Faithful 54.
Any questions for us or anything out there? We'd be happy to try to answer it any way we can. Like I said, it comes with I'll hold a little board up here. It comes with these 4 products. You can buy in at any level that you wanted to buy into. The good part about the $900 product that we bought is it comes with the other 3 with it. So you have 4 income streams off the get-go, which, to me, I wanted all the information and I wanted 4 income streams. And the other thing about the $900 program is it also teaches you how to create your own digital products as well. And that's something that we want going forward, is we want to create more digital products as well. It's not just these 4. And MRRO here means you got the master resale rights to whatever products that you own here. You have the master resale rights to them. You can sell them over and over again as many times as you want, and you get 100% profit. So here's my question for you. What if you sold one $900 product once a week? Would that change your life?
Put a Y in the chat if that would change your life, because I give you a big Y, because yes, that would change our lives.
Yes. And basically, that's
what, a lot of money.
That's what got us involved in this business. I'm just like, if it has that kind of potential, then that would change our life.
That's what we saw. That's what and now we see so much more.
I do.
Like, oh my goodness, we were thinking small.
Because if you made one 900 sale a day, that's over $320,000 a year. That's more than most people make. You might say, well, Carl, that sounds a little far-fetched. No, there's lots of people in this business that are doing this.
103 six-figure earners.
Yeah, in this business right now. And this has only been going for, I don't know, this whole opportunity's been together for about a little over a year, I think, is all. So, it has staying power, and it's totally evolving every day. It's evolving. So you're really in a ground floor opportunity here with 5 billion people scrolling, looking.
Right.
Not all of them are looking for an online business, but there's a bunch of them that are. We were.
Yeah. If you're watching right now, you're interested in an online business, right?
We were looking for a way.
We were looking for a way
to create more income for ourselves.
There's thousands of people just like us. There's thousands of people just like you who need a way.
Yeah.
And 54% of American workers are looking for a way.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yep.
And, and I just look at it one person at a time. I mean, if there's one person on here watching us that's excited about it and wants to, give it a shot, and great.
Get more information. Absolutely.
And then it's worth it to me. Like I said, once I proved it to ourselves, we proved it to ourselves that this would actually work for someone like us. I had no problem, get on here and telling people, my gosh, you got to check this out.
Yes.
Because, it
works.
It works. It's crazy. It works. It's kind of like the Amazon business. When we made our first sale, I was so worried.
Man, yes.
It was a $7 sale. I said, if we can sell one, we can sell millions. And we did.
And we did.
So, I mean.
Off a little old online training.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah. So we did the same thing with this business, and I'll be danged, we made our first product sale, and then we've been selling, over and over and over again since that time.
Momentum.
It just keeps building every day. We just get a little, a little more well-known, a little more. I don't know how it all works.
Well, you have 3 videos a day that you're making, and we're going live once a day. So we're getting the word out. But those 3 videos, they stay on your TikTok page or your YouTube page every day. They're there working for you. And you put that work in yesterday, and it's still working for you today. You put that work in 3 months ago, it's still working for you today. So it's ever 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, we
works for you.
It's kind of cool. We have people responding to some of our videos that we did months ago.
Yes, all the time.
It's pretty dang cool because it's like, well, that's work that we already did. So you can kind of see how the momentum, it's kind of like the momentum builds because your presence gets bigger and bigger out there.
I think you said last night it's kind of like a billboard that's out there that people just keep driving by and driving by.
Yes. Yeah. We've been doing this for 7 months. So we got a lot of billboards out there.
Got a ton of billboards.
A lot of billboards out there.
Because I've been a busy beaver.
She has. She has. So, I mean, that it just takes a while to get the momentum going, but once you get it rolling, man.
For some people. But not for everybody.
No, there's people that get in here and, they
just fly.
They start making sales.
Our Amazon coach.
Their first week, they start making sales. It took us longer because we have more to learn.
Yes, exactly.
And took us a while to get going because
we had no skills.
We had zero.
Yep.
You guys are ahead of us because you're already on here.
You already have a TikTok account
or a YouTube account. We didn't have either one of those things. So, like I said, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, or what walk of life you come from. There's also payment programs.
Yes, that's a big help.
If the $900 is like, I just can't do that. I mean, there's payment programs.
Yes,
you can be started tonight for under $100. I mean, it's just, it's a pretty cool deal.
Like we said, it's a perfect time to get started as well because of the 2.0 launch that's happening today. Should be, I think they ended up with a few little. It didn't get out to us quite as quickly as I'd hoped. But because it's so fantastic, it's really professional, so much better than what we already had, and it's going to help new people get there quicker. Which I so wish we would have had it. Oh, man, I wish we would have had all this. Yeah. So they've really improved.
Yeah. And you have all that for $39. All the automations and the website and everything that the sales funnel, it all comes with it. A one-time fee, guys.
30 emails that will follow up with your customers for 30 days. That you don't have to do. You don't have to follow up your customers.
You don't want Carl sending those emails because I'll be saying, you made up your mind, get in or get out. I mean, that's what I'd say.
That'd be the whole email right there.
That'd be it. You get 30 of those and 31 a day.
Yeah, we got like us. We have hundreds of people in our email funnel. Mm-hmm. If I had to follow up with them every day with no automations, well, gosh, I physically couldn't get it done. No. So, I mean, automations are out there working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week too. Yeah. So we have that as well. That's going to be even more improved.
Yeah. It's just the whole thing is just something that we've always wanted to do, but we just we didn't know how to put all the puzzle pieces together. Well, this one all comes together all at once. Yeah. And you can be in business in less than a week and you be up and running just a few days, and you're going to be able to start promoting the 4 products and the other products that you may or may not have. I mean, some people never promote anything but these 4 products. Some people have other products that they want to promote right away. I mean, it's your business. You can take it any way, in any direction you want. So it's pretty incredible. For us, it was an important fact that it had those 4 products because we wanted to earn what we learned. Right. So that was important to us because I didn't want to spend 8 or 9 months trying to develop a product and try to figure out how to market it and all those things. I wanted to be in business and going.
Yes.
And so that's why we chose the Legacy Builders program, because it checked all those boxes and there was no ongoing fees and the threshold was low to get in, and it taught us how to do everything we needed to do right away.
Yes.
And we could just
no affiliate. We don't owe anybody.
No.
Part of our income.
Right.
We get 100%.
So it's cool, guys. So anyway, just hop up there, hit our face up there, go down there and hit our face again down here, halfway down the screen, and they'll ask for your email, and just put it in there and you can get all the information, and you can check it out for yourself.
Really check it out.
Yep.
And email us if you have questions. Yep. Oh, check your spam folder too.
Yes.
Because sometimes the email will go to spam. Right. But email us your questions. We're happy to answer any questions you have, or put them in the chat right now. That'd be great.
Yeah. And, like I said, here a couple weeks ago, we got on the phone with a fellow from New York and chatted with him for, probably 45 minutes because he had questions. So we just chatted, and we was, as honest as we knew how to be with him, our experience with it. And, we're happy to do that if that's what you need. Yes. I mean, we're willing to do that simply because we want you to be totally comfortable and see yourself doing it. That's really important to us.
It is, and you want to be safe online.
Yes.
So you don't want to get in with the clones.
Right, because we have clones out there that's copied all of our stuff, and they look like they're us, but they're not us. That's the reason if you go into our email system and get involved in that way you're really talking to us.
It's the safest.
It's the safest way to actually.
You won't get scammed that way.
To be in our system.
Yes.
So that's what I encourage you to do. It's not a sales pitch. I mean, it's a fact.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's some people that, they spend half their time trying to do it honest rather than trying to steal from people. They'd probably be much more successful.
Probably.
But that's just people.
It's a real world. Yeah.
So any questions, guys? That's pretty much what we come to share with you tonight. Just so glad you joined us. So thank you for your time, and get over there and, follow us and click that link and check us out and check our whole system out. And if you have questions, we'll be there for you.
Yep.
So any other questions, guys, before we jump up here?
Hey, Leapfrog, Christopher.
If there is, we'll just put them in the email, and we'll do our best to answer them.
You bet.
All right, guys, that's all we got.
Y'all have a fantastic night.
Good night.